diaries, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video diary. We're just continuing with the summer diaries. I've been having so much fun just like documenting my day-to-day during this summertime. I actually just got back from visiting my family in Vegas. I was there from Saturday through Tuesday, so I'm officially starting my work week like midweek. Today is Wednesday, so we have lots to catch up on, lots of computer work to do, lots of editing, lots of content planning. So this is me yet again getting back into routine. I feel the best way for me to get back into routine is to wake up early, go to a workout, and just start the day off so early. It feels like the world is my oyster. It's only 7:30, I'm already showered, I'm ready for the day, and I did my workout. But before we get into our day, I wanted to give you guys a little book update and a little haul from my weekend. So first things first. You guys know that I've been wanting to read Riley Sager books for a long time now, and so I finally got the last one left, and I brought this with me to Vegas as my little trip read, and I devoured this in 2 days. Plotline was so intriguing, and the plot twist I did not see coming. I did see one plot twist coming, I think, which is like the biggest one, but I couldn't piece together the remaining aspects of what happened. That's why it's still a very high ranking for me, because it just kept me locked in the whole time, and it was honestly a little spooky. Like, I read this at night and I literally had a nightmare that night. I couldn't sleep well, even though it's not even that spooky. It's just, I'm a wimp when it comes to thriller, horror. This is honestly the perfect palate cleanser because I'm reading Zodiac Academy, and although I'm having such a great time with Zodiac Academy, it's very dark and disturbing, and so this book honestly just like resurrected me, and it's the perfect palate cleanser in between dense books. So I highly recommend this book, and I'm even more excited because our August book of the month just got voted. I'll be reading The House Across the Lake. I really love Riley Sager's writing, so I'm very excited for August book of the month. This will be the perfect time to join us if you're looking for an end of summer mystery thriller read. And then while I was in Vegas, I also went to Barnes & Noble and got this book, Strange Houses. I finished this in a day. It's pretty short. It's only 197 pages, so this is like a short story to me. And think horror mystery based around architecture. It's a very unique book. So it's based around floor plans, and every few pages you're introduced to more discoveries with the floor plan and like thoughts and theories about the murder that happened. So I thought this was a very innovative, different take on mystery. It was very intriguing. It kept me locked in the whole time, and it had me like glancing around like my own surroundings, like what's with our floor plans? Is there anything like weird, mysterious about it? I ended up rating it a 3-star. The only reason why it was a 3-star is because I feel like early on, like the first 15 pages, the author makes assumptions that are very far-fetched based off of little evidence that has been given to us through these floor plans. So I thought those were just a little bit unrealistic, because I'm like, there's no way you could guess that based off of the evidence that we were provided with. So I just thought the assumptions were a little far-fetched way too early into the book. I think if we would have made assumptions like maybe mid-book, that would have been a lot more realistic. 3-star for me, devoured this. And now I am reading The Woman Destroyed by Simone de Beauvoir. Hoping to finish maybe this week. I started it last night and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I decided to annotate it as well, because there's just a lot of things that I can relate to, and I just never could come up with the words to describe the feelings I had. So it's very interesting like seeing it through a different lens. I'm having a good time annotating and reading this thus far, and also the cover is just so cutie. But yeah, that is my book update. And now for my mini haul. So I took my nieces to a claw machine place for their birthdays, and I actually ended up winning a couple things myself. First thing, Bulbasaur. This is honestly fueling my inner child because I grew up watching Pokemon, and so just winning this, so cute. I'm gonna use it as decor on my bed. And then I won this Kuromi keychain. I love Kuromi. I love characters like this. Like, this is literally my childhood. And so I decided to put it on my purse because you will not catch me with a Labubu or a Sunny Angel. I'm sorry. To each their own, but instead I decided to put Kuromi on my purse as a little keychain. I think it's so cute. Lastly, I won this little keychain. This is cinnamon roll, I believe, and so I decided to use it for my house keys, and that way like I can actually find my keys in my purse with this like actual keychain situation. I'm most excited about Kuromi because, are you joking? It's so cute. I love it. That is my little haul and my little book update. Yeah, let's start our day and be productive together. just got home from the grocery store and I came home to a package at my door. I bought some things off of H&M Home, so I figured I would give you guys a little haul. I feel like H&M Home has been slaying lately. Like, I don't know who is on their marketing team or on their just like product selection team, but they have been absolutely slaying. I love the quality and how affordable H&M Home products are. So let's get into it. I'm so excited for this. This colorway is everything. Okay, I ordered a set of towels in different sizes. So I ordered this size, hand towel size, and also the like full body towel. You guys, I'm obsessed with this colorway. I think this is gonna be such a beautiful summer to fall transition towel set. Honestly, year round, because the pink is just really doing it for me with the chocolate brown. I've just been really loving stripes lately, if you cannot tell. All right, next, I am so excited for these. Oh. You're joking. I really want to make a bowl like this, actually, like at like a ceramics class, but I wanted this so I can put like my little perfumes, little lippies, my little trinkets, and I think it's just such a beautiful color. I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful. And then lastly, I kind of got like the same but different, but this specific style has been sold out for like a year now, but it is this chrome little metal bowl. So it's very much the same. This one might be a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, that is my little H&M home haul. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna like try to play around with these right now and see where they look good in our home. I just made dinner and I'm actually not gonna eat yet though because we have run club at 7, but I wanted to make sure dinner was ready because I just know I'm not gonna have the energy to cook after run club. I found this recipe off of TikTok. It's lemon orzo chicken, so I can't resist. I want to try a bite. Oh my gosh, I've never made anything with orzo before. Holy molies, I want to eat now. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell my kitchen right now. A very productive, busy morning. I got ready for the day because I had a meeting, and just to keep it between me and you and me, because we're besties, and I really just trust this little corner of the internet. It was a call with a talent management company. Just to kind of like break it down, a lot of your favorite creators on the internet most likely have management, which means they have people that represent them. They have a team that essentially pitches the creator to them, connects brands with the creator so that way they can have more brand deals, PR, experiences, brand events, influencer events, etc. But me, I am not represented by anyone. I represent myself. I am basically my manager. I do all of my outreach with brands and I handle my own inbounds, negotiations, contracts, etc. I just have never felt the need to have management, but they wanted to reach out and just hop on a call and to discuss if I would be interested in having management, and I'm open to it, but I really just wanted to hear them out to see what they have to offer and how they operate. So I don't know if I'm gonna go through with it yet. They actually represent a lot of my mutuals on the internet that I'm friends with. I want to do my research more and like see what their experiences are like. And this call was just such a great experience in the sense of like, it reminded me to just kind of sit down and, you know, really reflect on like my career goals the rest of this year and figure out like what kind of creator I want to be, what I want to do with it, and just overall continue building my community, because that's ultimately what matters to me the most, honest, and that's literally the number one reason why I started posting on social media. Find my community and to hopefully inspire you in some way. Just doing a lot of reflecting. I don't know if this is weird to ask, but I'm gonna ask you anyways. Why do you follow me? Like, I know that's like a very blunt and like straight up question, but like genuinely, why are you here? Why do you hang out with me on the internet? I just want to know how you found me, how we became, what is our origin bestie story, okay? How did you get here? How did we become besties? And like, why do you choose to stick around? I would love to know that. And like, do you find parts of yourself through me? I feel like that's how I connect the most with like creators I follow, is like I see bits of myself in other people, or I see some traits that other people have that I really want to like work on. So just let me know. I would love to know, and we can chat in the comments. But anyways, while we're here, I thought we could unbox some PR together. So first off, this is from Masa, and this is a tortilla chip brand, and they sent this hat. Are you kidding me? They sent over their iconic tortilla chips. This is the lime flavored ones. This is the original flavored ones. And I kind of want to make nachos with them this week. So the ingredients are organic corn, 100% grass-fed beef tallow, and sea salt. I'm so excited to try these. Thank you so much, Masa. And then Miss Kourtney Kardashian sent us some PR. She sent us some Let Me Tone. I'm gonna try this because let me get snatched this year, okay? Let me get snatched. Let me debloat. It's a prebiotic and probiotic blend. And then let me sleep. But I'm excited. These are all things that I could definitely see myself incorporating into my daily life. But more so, let me tone. Let me get freaking snatched, okay? That is the little PR haul. Today is also July 31st. It's the last of the month, which is absolutely insane. And you guys already know what's coming. August Leo season. There's a difference between July and August Leos, okay? So best believe when I wake up tomorrow, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, birds chirping outside, we're gonna have a time in August, okay? Pack your bags because we're going to CDMX for my birthday for a whole week. So get ready, besties. Pack your bags. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. I'm gonna be thriving. Leo season is just getting started, so prepare to be sick of me. Happy Friday, besties. I had an early, productive morning to start off my Friday. I woke up at around 5:30 to run with my boyfriend. I took an everything shower, journaled, read, straightened my hair, and did some work. I'm in a really decent position before the weekend with like work stuff, which is great because I am a little bit low energy today. I started my period. Despite having like a really early, productive morning, I feel really tired right now and just like kind of moody, if we're being honest. But I wanted to share a little bit of what I've been reading. I am really enjoying this book. There's so many parts that I underlined that I could just really relate to. There's a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys that I just really loved. The first thing is, as far as I am concerned, sexuality no longer exists. I used to call this indifference serenity. All at once, I have come to see it in another light. It is mutilation. It is the loss of a sense. So for context, she's talking about the way relationships are and how you tend to lose your identity when you are with someone. I feel very strongly about this topic because my boyfriend and I, we've been together for 9 years, and we both know how important it is to have our own hobbies, interests, even separate friend groups, and just not do everything together and to do things alone so you can identify what you are truly interested in and not just what your partner is interested in. And I wrote a Substack post about it, and I love that it resonated with a lot of people because I think especially as a woman, it's very important to have an identity and a level of independence apart from your partner. So I just love the way the author described this, like, because I've seen it through people throughout the years, and that's like kind of my biggest fear is like turning your relationship status into your entire identity. I want to remain myself no matter what phase of life I'm in, and obviously I can't speak of like motherhood because I'm not a mom. I've journaled about this previously where when I become a mother, I want to still have my identity apart from that, and I know that's like gonna be a step further and like even more difficult than having your separate identity from your partner because you are gonna be like literally responsible for someone's life, like literally pouring into a mini version of yourself. So I never want to lose my sense of self no matter what version of myself I am and no matter who I'm surrounding myself with. I don't ever want to lose my individuality. Another quote, unlooked for fruit will come from this slow gestation. This adventure with its doubt, failure, the dreariness of no progress, then a glimpse of light, a hope, a hypothesis confirmed, and then after weeks and months of anxious perseverance, the intoxication of success. The journey of going after something that you want is a very long process, and it's a very discouraging process because you're gonna encounter a lot of failure, you're gonna encounter a lot of discouragement, and it's gonna be very slow before you see any sort of progress or success. And I think in today's social media driven world, we are kind of losing sight of that. We get that dopamine hit of seeing other people achieve things very quickly, but we forget that we're just seeing the highlight reel of people's lives. So it kind of programs our brains to think that we can harvest our crops the same day we plant the seed, and that's just not realistic. It's just very important to remind ourselves that what we see on the internet is not always true. 90% of the time it's going to be a highlight reel. I don't know, I just really resonated with that because a lot of the work that I'm doing for my goals is offline, and when I go and do my daily scroll, it's really easy to fall into the trap of like, oh my gosh, like they did it in like X amount of weeks. They're hitting their goals like so fast, and that can become a comparison game. And that's just not fair to ourselves and fair to the work that we've put in to better ourselves. Like we are on our own timeline and on our own journey. So right now, this journey of going through these long days of working towards something and not seeing a lot of like return or reward will be worth it in the end. I really love the way they worded that specifically because I, for one, get caught up in it. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Just, you know, being constantly connected on the internet can be very discouraging and very detrimental. And it also made me think about like society as a whole. Like we are so conditioned to have everything at our fingertips right now. Like for instance, our phones, we have so much information presented to us all the time. We have access to AI, we have access to so much information. And like, even think about our spending habits. You know, we have Amazon, which we can get literally same day delivery or 2-day delivery. And have you noticed, like, if you buy from other places that are like shipping is like a week or 2 weeks, are frustrating. Like, because we're just so programmed to have that instant gratification and that reward as soon as we press the buy button. It's just kind of crazy how we as a society have become programmed to think that everything needs to come really fast, because that's just not how life works 90% of the time, and anything worth achieving does not come instantly. Like, you're not going to get that instant gratification. So I know that I get frustrated when I don't get instant gratification sometimes, but I know that it's important to just kind of step back, reevaluate, and be like, okay, let's like touch grass and realize that not everything is going to be instant, and we're not going to get a reward like as soon as we try to achieve something. Maybe that's also why I loved my marathon training so much, because it was reprogramming my brain to slow down, because your progress is not going to be overnight, and as long as you just stick to the course and stick to the plan, not your mood, like, you will reap the rewards. And like, I did, even though it was such a long process. And so I think that's why this half marathon training is also really good for me right now, because I have so many goals that I want to achieve by the end of the year, and I really just want to release the frustration of not hitting those goals instantly. So yeah, I don't know. Just some food for thought. It just had me reflecting, because like, we're just so used to living in a fast-paced world. So stepping back and like trying to be in the moment feels like unorthodox almost. At least for me. That's just my experience. That's just how I feel sometimes. A few of my goals for August actually are centered around like slower living. We can still work at a high level and like fast-paced level, but outside of that, I really need to like figure out ways to slow down, not get so caught up in what's going on around me. Sorry for that brain dump. Maybe I should have journaled that, honestly. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book so far. Reading these experiences as older women, reflecting on like aging, reflecting on frustrations with relationships, reflecting on just the overall frustration of being a woman in society. Like, it's been really interesting reading these, and they're so raw and manuscript style. It's very unedited, and it's also translated from French. So it's taking me a lot longer to get through this book than my usual fantasy books. I feel like I just like devour fantasy. This book just has me using my thinking cap. Anyways, we need to go to the store to get some tampons, but I'm thinking on the way back we go to the thrift store, because I just know that'll make me feel better, make me pep up a little bit. Back with a very successful thrift haul. I don't know what's in the air lately, but I've been manifesting my Pinterest boards. We're just gonna start off with the main event. Oh, hi, you can see yourself. You guys, I've been wanting to find something literally like this, except this has a mirror in the back, which I've never really seen. I need to get some nails and like reinforce the back, because it's kind of in like rough shape, but I'm a DIY girly. I think I can figure it out. This was $3. I could not pass it up. So once I clean it and actually like reinforce it, make it stronger, I think I'm gonna hang it, and then we can like put our little perfumes, just little trinkets, stuff like that. I thought this was such a great find. Next, this was on my Pinterest board. This is just very practical. I needed another door hanger for my purses, my belts, and my coat. This was just gonna be so handy. And I got a set of these two glasses. I just love this shape. I've been wanting to get into juicing for a really long time now, so this will just make me actually get a juicer sometime in the near future. I want to have my juice shots in these cutie little glasses rather than just like regular cups. Then this is really crazy that this was just donated. A brand new diptyque candle. You guys, these retail, I think, like for $50 to $80, and I am so glad I stumbled upon this, because this is my favorite scent from Diptyque. All of my Diptyque candles have been kindly gifted through PR, but over the last year, I think they took me off the PR list. I haven't had like a restock, and I am not the type to spend money on expensive candles like this. So when I saw this, I nearly gagged. I got this candle for $3, which is just absolutely insane. Brand new. not used. And in my favorite scent, are you kidding me? So this was just an amazing find. Then I got this beautiful little glass bowl. I was also thinking of making an ikebana arrangement. I've been wanting to get into ikebana for so long now. I don't know why, I just haven't. I think it's just because I was waiting to find like a perfect little bowl for it, but I just need to buy the little insert that goes inside and then we can start making our own arrangements. I think this is just like the most beautiful glass. Next, this guy is heavy. I think this is real onyx, but this was $10 and this thing is freaking heavy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'm thinking of putting like a candle in the center, or I can put my rings on there. I just really loved the color and it's just gonna add like a subtle note of color into our space. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is real because this is freaking heavy. Lastly, I got these kind of like Bermuda style shorts. I'm gonna go get them tailored because they're way too big, but I really love how baggy these are. I'm probably gonna go see a tailor like this week because I think I want to bring these shorts to Mexico. That was a very successful, mindful haul. Total, I spent $30 for all of these. Like, the fact that I found this is actually insane. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you really need to know. Ugh, I'm obsessed. Such a great start to my weekend. I had an early morning run at the run club, was not feeling it, but I pushed through, and what felt like one of my worst runs ever honestly turned out to be like decent with my pacing. Being on my period, I feel like I gained like 5 to 6 pounds of like period weight and just like bloating. I just felt so heavy. I felt like I just had a weight vest on. Like, I can't explain it. Like, just the impact on my body was just so much. I was like, dang girl. But we pushed through and I'm so proud of myself for pushing through because I just want to continue like testing my limits. It just feels so good to wake up early and take an hour of my day for self-care. And self-care to me is like doing the things that I said I would do and choosing discipline over motivation, because today I was not in the mood to run. So I'm proud of myself for showing up, and I'm really proud of my boyfriend as well. He had to run 5 miles today, so he left the house at like 6:30 to get an extra mile in before run club, and then as a club we ran 4 miles. So I'm super proud of him, and like I've been really using him as like inspiration and like motivation to keep going. I just love that we're on this journey together. But anyways, I got another cafecito from my favorite coffee shop, because this morning's coffee shop was like a different place that we go to and the coffee was a little weak in my opinion, so I had to get my cafecito fix. I kind of want to have like a home improvement day and also go thrifting again, because I just feel like something's in the air. I've been sourcing such great things from the thrift lately, so I want to hit 2 thrift stores today, and then I want to go to Lowe's to pick up some like hanging stuff, because I really want to hang that shelf I thrifted yesterday. I just want to see my vision come to life. I feel like I've been thrifting such great things but not doing anything with them. Like, guys, I still haven't hung my wine rack that I thrifted in May, and it's because our dining room is just a mess. So I want to be out and about, go to Lowe's, go to the thrift stores, see if I can find anything else. Grab a cafecito, cheers, and let's have a cutie weekend together. Just came in the mail. I bid on eBay for a vintage spiral bookend. I have a newfound love for eBay. I really hope this turns out like how I envision it. So this is a bookend, and essentially you put your books and it'll roll out. Let's try it out. Happy Sunday, besties. I just got home from a little cafecito and cinnamon roll run with my boyfriend, and I officially completed week 3 of half marathon training. I'm feeling really good. This morning, I did not want to go on a run though. Especially with my period, like I just feel like hibernating and just being in bed all day, but I knew it had to be done, and it turned out to be one of my best runs. I ran 7 miles, and I wasn't trying to push pace at all. I was just kind of going with vibes and seeing what felt right, and my pacing is slowly improving, which is really encouraging because I am trying to improve my pace, but also to not overdo it in such a short amount of time. But I'm ready to have a very just relaxing, chill Sunday. I just have typical Sunday things to do, like laundry, clean up, get ready for the week, plan my meals for the week. So I would just sit down and read and eat my breakfast for our July book of the month recap meeting in the Besties book club. Our July book of the month was every summer after, so we always have a recap meeting for whoever can make it. I make a little slide deck with some questions, and that's gonna be at noon. So right now it's 10:56. So I have about an hour to just read my book. I really want to finish this by early next week so I can start our August book of the month. So just have a cutesy little slow Sunday morning before our book of the month recap. Describe the book only with 3 words. Mine was fun, nostalgic, and frustrating at the end.
Because Sam had a lot of flaws.
I just did a little journaling session, and I'm just gonna take the rest of the evening to be present and continue to journal if I feel like it, or to also read. A big emphasis for me this month is to slow down, be present in the tasks I set for myself, and not distract myself with like my phone and just constantly being stimulated by something. So yeah, I thought I would end the vlog here. So comfy cozy cult, if you know, you know. And so if you made it this far, comment down below the little sparkle emoji, and bonus points if you want to let me know what your intentions are for the month of August. I've personally felt a shift in the energy because Leo season is upon us, and I just have been feeling so grateful and like whimsical about life. I'm trying to find so much beauty in the everyday mundane things. So I think that's my intention this month, is to just be present and to stop looking for cheap dopamine hits. So yeah, comment down below the little sparkle emoji. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, bye.